The word those is often used when referring to people, and after those comes an adjective clause. In this video, I'll show you how to use those followed by an adjective clause. I admire those who help other people. In this sentence, this is the subject, this is the verb, and this is the object. This represents people. I could say, I admire people who help other people, but instead, those is a good substitute for the word people. And here's the adjective clause for the word those. In the adjective clause, this is the subject, this is the verb, and then this is an object also. You could replace other people with just the word others. I admire those who help others. This section here is the adjective clause for those. Those is often used with adjective clauses. We should help those who are less fortunate. This is often in reference to people who don't have very much money or who are poor. Here's the subject, here's the verb, should help, and then here's the object, and here is the adjective clause, who are less fortunate, for the word those. We could also begin the sentence with those. Those who are less fortunate. So this becomes the subject. Need help. So here's the adjective clause, who are less fortunate, and then this verb matches the subject. Those need help. But we don't know who those are. The adjective clause provides information for this subject. My website is for those who want to improve their English. Here's the subject, here's the verb, and then here's a preposition. I could put the word you right here. My website is for you, and then this is just a simple prepositional phrase. Instead, it starts with those. So this is a kind of prepositional phrase. I'm not exactly sure what this is called, but here's a preposition, and then here's the word those. And then this adjective clause is for this word, those, who want to improve their English. In the adjective clause, here's the subject, here's the verb, here is an infinitive, and then here's the object of this infinitive. This sentence begins with those. Those who work hard at it should be able to improve their English. So here's the subject, then here's the adjective clause, stops here, and then this verb phrase, should be able to improve. All of this matches the subject, and then here, their English is the object of this infinitive. Those who work hard at it should be able to improve their English. In this sentence, those, and then here's an adjective clause that is possessive, using whose. This comes at the end of the sentence. We need to support those whose homes were destroyed. Subject, verb, and then here's an infinitive. Here's those, and then this is the adjective clause. This word is possessive. Whose homes. We use whose for people. The people owned these homes. So instead of saying which or that or who, we need to say whose. Whose is often used in adjective clauses after the word those. Those whose belongings were lost in the fire were helped by the Red Cross. This is the subject. Then here's the adjective clause, whose belongings were lost in the fire. And then this is the verb that matches those. This is in the passive voice, were helped. And then here's a prepositional phrase. Starting with the word those, we know right away these are people whose belongings were lost in the fire.